Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for Sign of Capricorn, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Capricorn. If you like a personal reading, there's going to be two options in the description down below to book a personal reading. You'll also find a third option, a third link, and that is to join my spiritual group. Hold on. Anyways, you can find a third link in there, and that is to join my spiritual group. People are very much into spirituality, the spirit world, and all that sort of stuff. Very high vibrational. If you're interested in that, want to meet more people like yourself, alright, go ahead and join that group. You can also find my Etsy shop, my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon and Ko-Fi. Go support me on Ko-Fi. Help me reach the next level so we can get another deck. And if you'd like to make a donation, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Capricorn, let us see what Spirit has in store for yourself as a message for you and what's happening. Number 24 with Alpha of Alcyon. Number 2 with Cupio Dissolving. Alright, so let's have a look at your two cards. Starting with number 2. The number 2 must be important for you for it to be popping up twice. Number 2. It is time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul-healing journey on the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. So it's telling you let go, go with the flow, because Spirit's trying to bring you a very big, very powerful blessing in your life. Alright, but you need to let go and be open to receive for that blessing to come in. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time in the best possible way. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. You do not need to be in control in order to be safe and have things work out in the best possible way. And often spiritually deficient modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective, and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be evoked by an open heart. This oracle brings you a message from Spirit. There's a problem in your life that seems very real and substantial, yet, if you approach it from a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing, the issue can resolve. So there may be some sort of issue, some situation here, there's some sort of issue, alright, that's of concern to you. It's telling you to approach it in a more spiritual way, with having faith that God will take care of it, not like worrying, not stressing, not, no. Faith, remember that, hold on to your faith. Open heart. It can be transformed in such a way that your current viewpoint of suffering will cease to exist. There is a path for healing you have yet to recognize. As you let go of what you think you should or must be, you'll recognize a perhaps unexpected path to your true healing and inner fulfillment opening up before you. The Latin phrase Cupio Dissolvi refers to a desire to dissolve, to be absorbed into luminosity of the soul, where there is beauty, relief, and peace. To enter in such state requires a loosening of our attachments and fixations upon our problems in the physical world. It does not mean we deny our troubles and letting go. See, that's why it's telling you let go. We give Spirit permission to heal the state of the heart and mind that has led us into these difficulties. It can be surprising just how much we hold on to things we wish to be freed from. Alright, which is true. It might help you let go if you reflect on what would be different for you if this problem is no longer in your life. Sometimes we might hold on to pain, hoping to gain acknowledgement from a certain person who may just lack the emotional capacity and spiritual development to grant us a heartfelt apology. Sometimes we punish ourselves by holding on to pain, holding impossible and unhelpful standards of inhuman perfection, when we could forgive ourselves and move on. Spiritually, we have the power to forgive and free ourselves and others. There is so much more to be gained in doing so. It is a way to heal the heart from emotional poison, awaken inner peace and freedom, and move forward with our lives. As we forgive and enter the temple of the heart, we can see beautiful visions of what is now possible. Freedoms or feelings of euphoria may awaken. We realize we have set ourselves free from the past. A constraint that once weighed heavily upon our hearts has been cast off by our spiritual will. And knowing we have such a beautiful power within can bring gratitude and wonder in our hearts. In the spiritual landscape of the heart, We let go of what we think and engage with what we feel. True mystical experience of divine love is not just emotional, it is transfiguring. It helps us transform ourselves in our lives. This oracle guides you to immerse yourself in the spiritual light within your heart. A beautiful and uplifting outcome is being offered to you. Trust spirit, let go, and receive. Okay? Number 24. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. See, there's positive outcome, positive twist of fate, just when things seemed like it wasn't working. All of a sudden, when you let go, it works. A windfall of good fortune, okay? Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity and challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. The brightest star in the Palladian star system. Alright, so we're connecting with the Palladians for this. Alright, there's Palladian beings. It says Absalom holds the frequency of love, the sacred feminine, healing power of compassion, and the grace of mercy. In the midst of ancient Greece, Absalom was so in love with her husband, Ceyx, that she referred to him as Zeus, and he referred to her as the divine wife of Zeus, Hera. Zeus was so irritated by such grandiosity that Ceyx was at sea. Zeus struck his ship with a lightning bolt. In her grief, Absalom threw herself into the sea. Moved by mercy, the gods transformed the lovers into kingfishers. These birds embodied the spiritual medicine of abundance, love, prosperity, peace, and happiness, bringing blessings of hope and healing to humanity. The Absalom days take their name from this goddess turned kingfisher. There are 7 days on either side of the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice. During this time, there are said to be no storms, only peaceful weather. Legend has it that the gods of winds calm down all storms during this period so Absalom can nest safely. The term now symbolizes a period of luminous grace amidst a challenging time, during which one can rest in tranquility. It's also an omen of more peaceful days of love and prosperity ahead, also known as the goddess of grace and mercy, especially in the face of heart-wrenching loss. She reassures us that we will find a way through, and there is comfort for us when we need it, even if further work needs to be done before we can fully release into a new era of happiness. When the Alpha of Absalom makes an appearance, we are near to the deepest, darkest phase of our suffering, and can trust that we are beginning to emerge on the other side. It says Alpha brainwaves are deep, calming waves. They are what we experience when daydreaming or slipping into peaceful relaxation or meditation. In the Alpha state, imagination and intuition are heightened. As such, these brainwaves are a gateway into the subconscious mind, as a bridge between conscious, everyday awareness and deep, altered states. Alpha waves allow us to be awake and functioning, while connected to an inner well of wisdom and support. If we are in stimulation overload, alpha blocking can occur. Learning to consciously switch off and relax by dropping into 8 Hz, 12 Hz range, which you can find those frequencies on YouTube, helps us melt away stress and tune into our intuition without becoming too floaty or unfocused. The Alpha of Absalom also supports us in relaxing and reconnecting to optimism, even during tough times. In such a state, we realize that difficulties will eventually come to an end and will be provided for. This oracle brings guidance that a new reality of happiness is available to us even now, as we steadily make our way to the light of a happy new start. Alright? So, Capricorn, it's a message for you. Now let's get some runes, so charge yourself. Number 4, which is the number of the earth. 4 can also have more meanings and significance to you. We have Aries. We have Virgo, so you got those placements in your chart or one of these signs around you. We have Anubis. We have Horus. We have Warjet. We have this Aztec serpent god, which you are connecting to right here. We have Thoth. This dragon moon, which can be a symbol of Kuan Yin, which you're connected to. We have Serpent's Bay, which is Sen and Master of Flight. We have cycles being completed successfully. We have an opening for you. There's a gateway. Alright, so, Capricorn, that's all I have for you. And like I said, there's 2 links in the description down below to book a personal reading. And if you're interested in joining my spiritual group, go ahead and go join that as well. There's also going to be a bunch of other things there in the description. And if you want to see more content, definitely subscribe. Bye, guys.